Hello. Hello.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And we're underway. Now it's Eto. Pull it. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Eto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rodri. Now the finish! Good strike, quite an alarm. Pull it. It's a sweet ball, that. Suarez looking to get on the end of this. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos goes short. Oh, good spread. Cleared without hesitation. Nicely spread. Couldn't squeeze it through. So what can they make of this? Now it's Rodri. Pass is just off target. Manchester United are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. And it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Fiddles it through. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Real chance! Oh, taken with style! And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark. Any thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Let's a look and place it forward. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rummenigge, pull it. Chance! He has done it! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Quality ball. He is through here. Oh, he's played it in low. Deftly away. And we hit half-time. Oh, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Passing nice and neat. Rummenigge! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Not the most accurate pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that's well seen too. Nicely aimed pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The attendance for
Luis
this match
Suarez
was
looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their...
And pull it! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Lahm, can he get it through? And it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Khan is there to take. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. And there's green grass ahead of him. Jordi Alba. That looks a good ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester United certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Casemiro.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Mbappe! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it. Lam. Oh, can he get onto this? No, it's Nedved. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's there to get it away. Mbappe. And it's Fernando Torres. Nicely weighted ball. Sané. Hit into the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. This is the time you need that pace.
Messi. That has been cut short. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk. And here's Suarez. Neymar. It's Fernando Torres. Now it's Sané. Lam wins the duel this time. Oh no, this does not look good. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Manchester United head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Mbappe. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
One goes in for the header! Costa Curta getting this one clear. Rashford. Endrick. Distributed tidily. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He is through here. Here comes the... He
The
rises!
attendance for this match was
Good delivery,
72,306.
but no joy.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Looking for the runner. Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that's been won straight back. And it's Roberto Carlos. Nedved. Cross goes in there. And it's hoisted clear.
Manchester United really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
That's a sharp pass. Rashford goes on a charge down the left. Rashford goes hurtling down that left-hand side.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And here's Suarez. Oh, that was vital. And he can clear it away. Nedved.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Roberto Carlos. And that will be the final act. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nedved goes in for the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Roberto Carlos threads one in. McTominay promptly onto that, and that is that. Beckenbauer gets his pass away. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a great ball. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Mateus. Lahm cuts out the pass. That's a little off target. Mateus. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's another chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Eto'o just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
And it's Hullet looking for the runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Doku. To Bruno Fernandes. Salah. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Doku. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again! There it is!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
He's had a hit! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score. And the first half is done. Manchester United head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we're already back up and running. Can he finish? Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And here's Eto'o. Hullet. And Hullet! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Picked out brilliant, hits
The
one!
attendance for this match was
Oh, and they really should have been made to
70,000.
pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And back to the keeper they go. Nedved. And it's Eto'o. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, great header! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, it's very well played because it's so easy to get those wrong.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Now it's Luis Suarez. Gullit. Gullit!
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
Beckham to
Gullit.
take it as usual.
Number 21. Suarez. Number 19. Eto'o. Coming on the field. Number 7.
Baresi getting this one clear.
Shevchenko.
It's a good ball out wide.
Number 20.
Heads it!
Bale. Substitution in
And
progress.
that would have won it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Bruno Fernandes. And here's Eto'o. Doku looking to penetrate off us. Up for a header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Beckham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get onto this? Doku.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now Menu. Eto'o. Beckham. Menu. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Terrific recovery. A really fine win, that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.